Welcome to the Bit Elite Matrix, the world in which every chart has a code and we always break it. Today, we will first start with reminding our audience about all the successes that we had throughout the 2024 and 2025. The immense success that we had through the previous year. Let's start first with that. So, starting from 17th December 2024, we predicted exact top. And since that time, we had 14 exact tops, predictions of tops and bottoms of BTC price in a row. Altogether, throughout the whole year, we had around 24 exact predictions, which is difficult to even comprehend. One of the main ones that we had was the 17th December, the 30th January, the 3rd March, the 28th February bottom, the 23rd March top, and of course the famous 5th to 7th April exact bottom. After that we had of course 23rd May exact top, we had 18th August exact time of drop, and 21st September exact time of drop. All of these are exact dates of prediction. So we achieved some success that, in my not so humble opinion, would be considered absolutely not achievable by anybody in this sphere, not in any previous time, nor in any future time that I believe that this is going to be anybody that's going to succeed with all of this. But then came something very important. Came the 10th October of 2025, where the story changed. We couldn't predict this black swan event. There was an enormous crash, a manipulated, brutal crash that we couldn't find by the codes. And the story changed there. Then after that, we completely went back to the drawing board, and we had to find a solution. We had to find a solution because all of a sudden, all of our codes were not working exactly as they should. And we went off non-sleep, complete non-sleep, intense work, 12 hours a day, trying to find every single finding discovery code in order to provide to our clients and to our members the history that we have been providing before. So we found something. We found the 21st October to the 28th October, which was a very important date for us because we said this we think that the price will recover until that point, and then after that we're going to sell everything and we're going to short everything and we're going to do the big short. As you can see, the price recovered back to 21st to 28th to October, and then we said in the group, in the VIP group that we have, we said sell everything, we are selling everything, and we are doing the big short. Immediately after we found the codes that are named in the Bit Elite VIP group on Telegram and Patreon, the crash started. Exactly on those dates, the crash completely started, and it was obliteration. We started making a lot of money on that short, and a lot of clients were saved at that point. We then said that there's going to be a fall into the 8th, 9th November, and the fall was practically until 4th to 9th November. And a local bottom was formed there, just like we said. After that, there was a rise of the price, but it was very difficult to predict November. After that, we found another thing. We found the codes for 18 to 21st December, where we said that there is going to be a bottom of this complete fall from October, that there's going to be a bottom on the 18 to 21st December. And as you can see, exactly on the 18th December, there was the bottom of Bitcoin price. We entered there, and our clients with us entered also, and we made the money on the upside. And then came the most important thing, because all of a sudden we are coming back, we are predicting date by date by date again, but now comes the most important thing where you cannot make a mistake. And that is the 18th to 21st January. 18th to 21st January, we found three codes. One was the cross of the 21 EMA with 50 SMA on the weekly, our moon cycles that we followed, and our 69 code that is very important, that is explained in the VIP group. And we said probably the top or the danger zone will form there, and then you need to get out and you need to practically take the second big short. Practically what happened, you can see. We went up until the 14th. 14th was the top. then consolidation, and then immediately on the 1920, where we practically said in the group, like, this is where you sell, this is where you short, the price completely collapsed and went into complete obliteration. We said that the bottom will be between 31st to 3rd February, or actually that the drop will fall until these dates. And what really happened is that the manipulation was beyond imagination. It was one of the biggest sacrifices in history of crypto. The price started completely obliterating and dropping without stopping. The RSI was at 1.15, the fear index was 5, and we didn't touch anything. We said to our clients, we're not closing the shorts. This is going even below our prices, below our dates, and we're not touching anything. The price, as you know, completely collapsed in one of the biggest crashes that you have ever seen in crypto to 60K. We closed 30% of our short there. That was only 2 days away from our bottom. And then on the 5th, towards 6, it bottomed and went up. We made enormous amount of money on that short. Enormous amount of money on that short. And the most important thing is that we saved immense amount of people. People from Patreon, people on X, and people especially from our VIP group. Now comes the central point that I'm making this video that I want to show you. Now we come to the main point, my next prediction. There is something brewing in the backgrounds here, and I am seeing a big danger zone appearing between 14th to 20th February and anything in between those dates. This time it's not only about crypto. This time it's about world stocks and crypto all together. It's like it's a possible worldly event type of thing. We have many alignments from the fractal, astrological, technical, and fundamental analysis that are coming exactly on those dates. And we think that there's going to be some type of an event, some type of a trigger, some geopolitical or economical event that will cause the next big drop. Now, first thing that I want to talk about is the Saturn-Neptune conjunction. This conjunction happens very rarely, and usually when it happens, it causes certain big drops or even crashes. Last time Saturn-Neptune conjunction happened was in 1989, 1990, where there was a crash. It was in 1953 and 1917, where there was structural changes on the planet. That's the first thing that you need to think about. No matter if you believe astrology or not, I have already proven to you that astrology works. Is that because the elites are using it, or because it's the reality? That's up to you to choose. The next thing is the horse year. Horse year caused a drop of Bitcoin in 2014, and there was a big drop when the horse year started. Horse year starts around 17, 18 February. The Saturn-Neptune conjunction starts after the 14th February. That horse year also caused the drop of the stocks in 1966 and in 1906. So that's two alignments already on the same date coming. Then the next one is my research about the solar eclipse. The solar eclipse is coming on the 17th, 18th February. And you know my research about the solar eclipses. I already presented that in X and also on Telegram group. 3 alignments on the same date. The 4th alignment is the 18-year cycle, something that the elites use to create certain level of drops or crashes on the stock market. For example, you're starting with, let's say, the point of 1972, crash. 18 years after that, 1990, crash. 2008, crash. And then you're coming now to 2026, which I think that, by the way, that specific 18-year cycle is coming exactly now here at the end of February. So that's 4 alignments. On top of that, we have our codes 69 and 138, which we cannot discuss now because that's for the VIP members, but that's the 5th alignment that we see for this specific time. We personally believe that that time will be the time of the fall. I know it's very tough to predict stock market, it's almost impossible, but I have to try to predict stock market now because I predicted the whole crypto world. So now I'm going to the stocks, and I'm going to try to do something that is almost impossible. Our prediction is that there's going to be a big fall there, and if that fall happens, our shorts stay, And after that fall, we think that is going to be an immense, incredible opportunity for our members, for our clients, and for people around the world, that after that crash, if you buy, you will have a generational buy opportunity. If you avoid that crash, or maybe if you're able to make money during that crash and then recognize the exact bottoms after that crash, if it's 1 or 2 or 3 bottoms, and we think that we can absolutely predict this, that you will have a generational opportunity for your life. This is going to be very difficult to predict, but we're going to try. Let's see if we can do it again. And always remember, every chart has a code, and we always break it.